Hello everyone and welcome back to STEM Education. This is Jahangir and today we are going to learn SAT Scholastic Assessment Test. This is a practice paper which is based on a digital platform, and this paper is released by College Board. So this is module 1 of mathematics which contain 27 questions, and the important part which we have to note is that in the previous papers there were two sections. One was without calculator and one is based on calculator, but here you will use calculator for all questions. Use of calculator is permitted for all questions. Okay, so let's get started by question number 1. So a group of students voted in 5 after school activities. The bar graph shows the number of students who voted for each of the 5 activities. How many students chose activity 3? Okay, so it is near 40, so it should be 39. What is the solution of given equation? So x square equals 36 times 25. So x will be root of this, so 36 will give you 6 and 25 will give you 5, so it's 30. Now this is question number 2. What percentage of 300 is 75? Okay, so 75 over 300 times 100, so it will be 25. Now question number 4. 3 more than 8 times a number x. 3 more than 8 times 8x plus 383. 8x plus 383. Okay, D. Now 5th. Hannah deposited fixed amount into her bank account each month. The function is given to us. What is the best interpretation of 25? So this is gradient. Okay, this is gradient. Now with each monthly deposit, the amount in the Hannah's bank account increased by $25. Before Hannah made any monthly deposits, the amount in her bank account was 25. After 1 month deposit, A should be the right answer. With each monthly deposit, the amount in Hannah's bank account increased by $25. So here this is SAT paper, right? Here there is objective questions, or there are some questions where you have to write answers. So the important part is how you will write the solution. This is not very much important. The important part is your answer should be right, whatever way it is. If you are mentally interpret, then that's also fine. If you write, then that also fine. So we will use both methods. We will try to find a solution without even writing much, but there are some questions we have to write, then only we can get some idea. And then some of the questions we can write 20-30% and then we can get the idea. So this is totally different than our board examination, IGCSE, AS or A-level examination. Over there we have to show the steps, and here it's not necessary. For the linear function, the table shows 3 values of x. They are corresponding values of fx. Okay, so we need to basically find linear graph. So first we can find gradient. So gradient will be, I'm considering this point and this point. 32 minus 29 over 1 minus 0, so gradient is 3. So this can be there. This is not possible, this is not possible, this is not possible. So only answer option A should be the right option. See, I did not find, just with the help of gradient I got the answer. And now a customer spent $27 to purchase oranges at $3 per pound. How many pounds of the oranges did our customer purchase? Okay, $27. Okay, then 3 times n equals 27. N equals 27 over 3, which is 9. Okay, question number 7. Nasir bought 9 storage bins that were each the same price. He used a coupon $63 off the entire purchase. The cost of the entire purchase after using coupon was $27. What was the original price in the dollars for one storage? So 9 times P, I just considered original price as P. So 9 times P, but 63 is off, which is 27. So P equals 27 plus 63, that is 90. 90 over 9, which is 10. So answer should be 10. Now a right angle triangle PQR is T similar, where major angle Q is 18, so angle T should be also 18. Then the major angle S, so sum of these two should be 90. So 90 minus 18 is 72. Okay, so all are very simple. SATs are really simple. If you have above than average mathematics, then you can get good marks. And if you have excellent maths, then 100% is sure, definitely you will get. The scatter plot shows the relationship between two variables. Okay, which of the following is the most appropriate? So first of all, we should draw a line like that. Okay, so gradient must be negative, so this is not possible, this is not possible, but these two can be there. Okay, when x is 0, then it is, when x is 0, then it is 0.9 and 0.94. We cannot get idea now. What the gradient? It is minus 0.9 and it is minus 9.4, but here it looks 10 and here it looks 10, so gradient should be around -1. So D should be the answer. Okay, not this. Okay, question number 10. Then question number 11. Given the equation describes relationship between the number of birds and the number of reptiles R that can be cared for at pet care business, 6 reptiles, how many birds? Okay, so just put R as 16, so 2.5b plus 5 times 16 is equal 80. So 5 times 16 is 80, right? 80 and 80 cancel, so B should be 0. Okay, now question number 12. Write an equation of the graph. Okay, equation, first of all we will look for the gradient. Gradient is negative, so this is not the option, this is not the option. Now we have options A and C. When x is 0, then it is -8. Oh, both right. Okay, let's do when x is 2, then it should be -10. When x is 2, yeah, when x is 2, it should be -10. Yes, here I can get, if I put x2, then I should get -10, right? So if you put x2, so -2, -8, -10. So this way you can find the answer. Otherwise, one way, to just find the gradient, then you have to find point, and then you can use y equals mx plus c format. There are many ways, but I told you, if you use other method, then quickly and fast you can get the answer. If x over 8 is 5, then 8 over x, 1 over 5. Okay, now 24 plus y, 6x plus y. Okay, we have to find y. It means x we have to cancel out, so we can multiply by 4. So 4 like this whole equation. So 4 times 6 is 24x, and 4 times y is 4y, and 4 times 72, that is 8 and 28. Now what we can do, we can take subtraction from these two. So 24 and 24x cancel, 4y and y will be 3y, and 288 minus 48. So this is 0, this is 4, this is 2 over 3, so 80. It should be 80. Y should be 80 right now. Okay, now question number 15. So question 15, that says line T in the xy plane has slope or gradient -1 over 3, passes through the point 9 over 10. So it's again very simple. Y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. So this should be the answer. So y equals minus, oh, even I should not do all these things. We can reject these two, because gradient is -1 over 3 here, and this is -1 over 3x, and here I will get plus 3 and plus 10, 13. So D should be the answer. But if you are not confident how to cancel out the options and get answer quickly, then you should follow your own method, normal method, the actual method. Now question 16, that says this is the exponential function. Certain bank amount by the end of each year, 1957 through 1972, where X is the number of years. X is the number of years after 1957. Which of the following best interpretation of f of 5? Okay, f of 5, and X is number of years after 1957. So this is years given, right? Years 5 given. Now let us understand. The value of the bank account is estimated to be approximately $5. No, after 5 years. 5 is years. The value of the bank account is estimated to be approximately $243 in 1962. So 1957 plus 5, 1962. So B should be the right one. But we should read because we need to figure out the best interpretation, right? So till now, amongst A and B, B is the right one. What about C? The value in the dollars of the 5 times greater? No. The value of the bank account is estimated to increase by approximately 243 every 5 years? No. So B should be the answer. Okay, question number 17. For a certain rectangular region, ratio of its length to its width, okay, length over width is 35 over 10. So I can consider length as 35k and width is 35 over 10, right? So we can make it more simple, 7 over 2. Yeah, so I can consider length as 7k and width as 2k. Okay, if the width of the rectangular rectangular region increases by 7 units, how must the length change to maintain this ratio? Okay, so length is 7k plus x units, suppose we will increase, and width was 2k and we have added 7, but the ratio is same, right? 35 over 10, which is 7 over 2. Can we find x now? Cross multiply here. 2 times 7, which is 14k, and this is 2x, and 2k times 7, which is 14k, and 7 times 7 is 49. 14k and 14k we can cancel. X is 49 over 2, which is 24.5, and x we got positive, so it will increase, so it must increase by 24.5 units. Here we had to solve a little bit. Square P has the side length x inches. The square Q has perimeter that is 176 inches greater. Okay, this is P. The square Q has perimeter 176 inches greater than the perimeter of, okay, so this is 4x, and the function f gives the area of the square, which, okay, so this is the perimeter. Okay, we need to find side of the square Q, so we can divide by 4 to get side. So 176 over 4, so that will be 44, and 4x over 4, that is x. So this is side of Q. Now area is side is square, so x plus 44 whole square, which is A. Now we will move to next question, that is question number 19, that says relation between x, y and w, that's given, which correctly represents w in terms of xy. Okay, so first of all we can cancel 14 over 7, that's 2, and 2 and 2 also we can cancel. So what we got here, x over y equals w plus root of w plus 19. So when we square then x over y whole square, we will get, which is this, and 19 you can take to left side, so C part you will get 1920. The point O is the center of circle. The measure of arc RS on the circle is 100 degree. Okay, what is the measure in degree of its associated ROS? 100. It's already given. I don't know why they have asked this question. Question number 21. The expression is equivalent to ax to the power b, where a and b are positive constants. X is greater than 1. What's the value of, okay, so 6 times 3 to the power 5, and it will 3 to the power 5 times 1 over 5, which is 3, and x to the power 45 times 1 over 5, which is 9, 2 to the power 8 times 1 over 8, so which is 1, and x to the power 1 over 8. So 6 times 3, that is 18, and 18 times 2, that is 36, and x to the power 9 plus 1 over 8. So I got 36 times x to the power 9 plus 1 over 8 is 73 over 8. So this is a x to the power b. So a is, here I got 36 and b is 73 over 8, and here calculator is allowed, so I will use calculator now to get the answer. So 36 plus 73 over 8, I got 45.125. So what's the value of a plus b? So I got 361 over 8. This is basically 361 over 8, which is in decimal 45.125. okay, now we have to solve question number 22. A right triangle has sides length. Okay, what is the area of the triangle in square meter? Okay, so first of all we have to check root 80 is how much. So root 80 will be 2 root 5. Yeah, so this is the biggest length, so that will come here, and 6 root 2 can come here, and 2 root 2 can come here. By the way, if you have confusion which length can be considered as hypotenuse, then you should find you can find lengths in decimal, and then accordingly you can get the idea. By the way, we need to find area, which is 1 over 2 times 6 root 2 times 2 root 2. Root 2 root 2, that's 2, and 2 cancel. 6 times 2, that is 12. 23, the expression can be factorized. Which of the following must be an integer? So here we have to look for h, k, j or integer constants. So what we can do, we can multiply this. So hx times x, which is hx square, hx times j, so hjx, this is kx, and this is kj. So this is hx square, hj plus k, we can take x common, and this is kj. So if we compare this with this, so h coefficient is 4 here, and hj plus k is b, and kj equals minus 45. So kj is minus 45. Okay, b over h directly we cannot find. B over h, b over k also we cannot find. 45 over h, 45 over h, yeah, 45 over h, so 45 over 4, but it's not integer, right? Which of the following must be integer? So C is also not possible. 45 over k, 45 over k we can get some idea from here. J equals minus 45 over k, so 45, so minus j is 45 over k. Okay, h, k, j are integer constants. Yeah, so j was integer. So if j was integers, then minus j must be integer. It means 45 over k must be integer. So D should be the answer. Okay, now question number 24. The graph of equation intersect exactly 1. This is the important point, exactly 1. It will intersect at exactly 1. So let's solve. 2x square minus 21x plus 64 equals 3x plus a. Now quadratic is 2x square, 21x minus 21x, and minus 3x minus 24x, and 64 minus a equals 0. Exactly 1, so D should be 0. So minus 24 square minus 4 into 2 into 64 minus a should be 0. Okay, so now we will use calculator. So this is 576 minus 8 times 64, which is 512, plus 8a equals 0. So from here a should be, we can take this to right side, which is 576 minus 512, which is 64. It will go to right side, and we have to divide by 8. So I will get minus minus 8. But what we need to find? We need to find what is the value of x. We have to find value of x, not value of a. So for that, what we can do, we can just rewrite that 2x square minus 24x and 64 minus of minus 8, so plus 72 equals 0. And this is quadratic equation. We can use calculator. So coefficients are 2 minus 24 and 72. I got 6 and 2, so 6 and 2, so 2 is not there, 6 should be the answer. An isosceles right angle triangle has hypotenuse of length. Okay, first of all draw this. This is 58 and this side is xx. What's the perimeter in inches of this triangle? So first of all we need to find x. So this is 2x square is 58. An isosceles right angle triangle hypotenuse length. Okay, so x square is 29. Then x is root 29. An isosceles right angle triangle has a hypotenuse of length 58. What is the perimeter of this triangle? So perimeter will be 58 plus 2x, right? So 2 root 29. Any problem here? What is the perimeter? Isosceles right angle triangle has hypotenuse of length 58 inches. Okay, so this is x, this is x, this is 58, so x square plus x square. Oh, this is 58 is square. Blunder. Guys, you have to be very careful about all these silly mistakes. So x square plus x square is 58 is square, so x square is 58 is square over 2. So what is x square, guys? Now 58 is square divided by 2, that is 1682. Then x is x, I got 29 times root 2. Okay, now perimeter will be 58 plus x, which is 2x. So 58 plus 2 times 29 times root 2. So 58 plus 58 root 2. So C should be the answer. Okay, now question number 26. In the xy plane, parabola has vertex 9 comma minus 14, intersects x-axis at 2 points, and the equation of parabola is written in this form. Find the value of ABC. Okay, A, B, C are constants, nothing more informations, just A, B, C are constants and have 2, okay, intersects at 2 points. So I think we should have 2 possibilities. 9 comma minus 14 is this. Okay, so one possibility can be like this, right? 9 comma minus 14, now 2 intersection, and this is 9. It is upward when A is positive, but we don't know about A, whether A is positive or negative. So one possibility is this, downward. This is 9 comma minus 14. So this is 14 here, minus 14, sorry, and this is minus 14. Okay, now what could be the value of A plus B plus C? It means x should be 1, right? If x is 1, then it is A1 square B1 plus C. So it will be A plus B plus C. It means x is equal to 1. So when x is 1 here, then let me change color. Then point can be this, or x is 1, then point can be this. So one thing is sure, if we have this parabola, then when x is 1, then y is greater than minus 14, like y can be here. Okay, minus 14 is the minimum, so y can be here, like minus 13, minus 12, minus 11, like that. And if this graph I'm considering, then when x is 1, then y should be smaller than minus 14, like lower than minus 14, like minus 15, minus 16, minus 17. So we have to this is a good question again. We have to select which one is the right one. So minus 23 from this, minus 19 from this, minus 14 of course not possible, and minus 12 according to this. So now what I am thinking about this is a single correct question, right? Objective question, multiple choice, single correct question. So if I follow this, then I am getting two possible answers, like this and this. And if I follow this, and then I am getting one possible answer. So I will go for D part because it's single correct. So according to this graph, this is coming. So it should be minus 12 according to me. Now this is question number 27, which is function is given a, these conditions are very important, guys, huh? Whether it is constants or positive constants or negative, these are very important. So we have to focus more on these kind of constants. In the xy plane, the graph has y-intercept. Okay, so first of all we can form y, which is minus a to the power x plus b and minus 15. When we put x equals 0 here, then minus a to the power 0, so minus 1 plus b minus 16, so minus 16 plus b actually I will get. So minus 16 plus b, and this coordinate is given to us minus 99 over 7. So b is 16 minus 99 over 7, which is 16 minus 99 over 7, which is 13 over 7. So I got b. Now the product of a and b. Okay, so a times b is 65 over, okay, 7 cancel, so a should be 5. Okay, so for this answer should be 5. Now we can move to module 2. Here also calculator is permitted. I told you in the beginning that now calculator is allowed. So again, we will check for question number 1. So this question looks interesting. Don't get intimidated, guys, when you find this kind of question. Sometimes this question is very easy. So let us understand. The line graph shows the estimated number of chipmunks in the state park on April 1 of each year from 1989 to 1999. Okay, so numbers are given and years are given. Based on the line graph, in which year was the estimated number of chipmunks in the state park the greatest? Greatest means just we have to look for the peak point. So this is the greatest, which is at 1994. So B should be the answer. See, I told you sometimes the questions are easy. Now question number 2, that is a fish swam a distance of this much yard. How far did the fish swim in miles? Okay, this relation is already given to us. So 1760 means 1 mile, so 1 yards means 1 over 1760. So 5104 yards is 5104 over 17. I use unitary method. Now 5104 over 1760. So I got 2.9. So 2.9 here. Now which expression is equivalent to 12x cubed minus 5x cubed? Both are x cubed, so just we can subtract 12 minus 5, that is 7. So 7x cubed. X plus y is 18, 5y equals x. What is the solution to given system of equations? Oh, we need to find just x and y. So just put x as 5y here. 5y plus y 6y. 6y is 18, y is 3, y is 3, then x is 15, 15 comma 3. The point x 8 comma 2 in xy plane is solution. 8 comma 2 is here. X is y, x is positive, y is positive. Now out of all these, A should be the right. What is the best possible solution for this? X minus 5 is 10. What is one possible solution? So x, if I put x as 15, 15 minus 5 is also 10. So this is also possible. So you can write like this. Oh, this is mod, right? So x, if we put minus 10, then minus 10 minus 5 minus 15 mod, which what I'm doing, 15, oh no, here's not minus 10, minus 5. If I put minus 5 here, then minus 5 and minus 5, then I will get minus 10, but because of the mod it will be plus 10. So answer is 15 or minus 5. So we have to write one possible, then I will write x equals 15. But if you write minus 5, then also it will be right. fx is 7x plus 1. The function gives the total number of people on the company retreat with x managers. What is the total number of people on the company retreat with 7 managers? 7 times 7, 49 plus 1, 50. Wow, this section is easy. Which table gives 3 values of x and their corresponding values of hx for the given function h? When x is 1, 1 square minus 3 minus 2. So it's not possible. Yeah, either this, it's also not possible, either this. So B and D, but only one of them is the right. When x is 2, then 4 minus 3, it is 1. Oh, both are right. When x is 3, 3 square minus 3, 9 minus 3, which is 6. This is right, this is wrong. So finally I will go for B. So I will erase this. Okay, the function f is defined, okay, exponential. What is the value of f of 0? So f of 0, like 0.1 to the power 0 is 1, so 270. Why all questions are so simple? There must be some good questions at the end, I'm sure. To estimate the proportion of a population that has certain characteristics, a random sample was selected from the population. Based on the sample, it is estimated that the proportion of the population that has characteristics is 0.49 with an associated margin error. Okay, so 0.49, margin error 0.49 plus 0.04 and 0.49 minus 0.04. So 0.49, that will be 0.53, and here it is 0.45. Okay, so which of the following is the most appropriate conclusion about the proportion of the population that has the characteristics? It is plausible the proportion between 0.45 and 0.53. Yeah, it looks right, so I will keep this as my option now, but we cannot conclude right now because we have to look for the best possible solution. So B part, that is, says it is plausible that the proportion is less than 0.45 only. No. The proportion exactly no. The plausible that the proportion is greater, it comes in between of 0.45 and 0.53. So A is the right option. Moving truck can tow a trailer of the combined weight of the trailer and the box it contains no more than 4,600 pounds. What is the maximum number of boxes this truck can tow in a trailer with a weight 500 pounds? Okay, and if each box contains 120 pounds, so 120 times n, and it should be 4,600. So now we can use calculator here. 4,600 minus 500 over 120, which I got 34.16, right? So this will be 34. Okay, now we have to solve question number 12. What is the positive solution to this equation? So first of all, we have to make equation minus 4x squared minus 7x plus 36 equals 0, and calculator is allowed, so I will put coefficients minus 4, minus 7 and 36. I got 9 over 4 and minus 4 positive, so 9 over 4 should be. The table summarizes the distribution of color and the shape of 100 tiles of equal area. Okay, square, pentagon, total. Okay, fine. If one of the if one of these tiles is selected at random, what is the probability of selecting a red tile? Okay, so red is total 30 and total is 100, so 30 over 100 is 0.3, so 0.3 should be the answer. Fx is given to us for the given function f. The graph y equals fx in xy plane is parallel to line j. What is the slope of line j? So guys, when two lines are parallel, then the slope or gradient is same, so it should be 2, because here gradient is 2 or slope is 2. Now question 15. A proposal for a new library was included on an election ballot. The radio show stated that 3 times as the many people voted in favor of proposal as people voted against it. So favor is 3 times of against. Okay. A social media post reported that 15,000 more people voted in favor than against. So 15,000 plus A. So based on these data, how many people voted against the proposal? So we have to find A. So just put F is 3A. So 3A and 15,000 plus 8, take A to left side. So 2A is 15,000. So A is 15,000 over 2, which is 7,500. So A. Now these two angles are same and sum of these two should be 180 degree. So here x and y given, so x equals y, so here 8k minus 29 equals 6k plus 13. 8k and minus 6, the subtraction is 2k, and 13 plus 29, so k will be 42 over 2, so that is 21. So k is 21. We can find y, so this is 8 times 21 minus 29, so this is 8 times 21 minus 29, which is 139. So guys, this angle is 139 and sum of these two is 180, so I got 41. So C should be the answer. Okay, it is given equation P is constant and equation has no solution. Okay, no solution. So minus 3x plus 21px equals 84. No solution. So if I make this coefficient as 3, then it will be 3x and minus 3 got cancelled. So that equals 84. It's not possible, right? 0 equals 84 is not possible. So I'm going to write 21p equals 3. Then p is 3 over 21, which is 1 over 7. So I will write 17b. According to me, 17 option should be B. Now I will move to question number 18, and fx is x minus 10 bracket x plus 13. The function f is defined by the given equation. For what values of x it's reached minimum? So after multiplication, x square plus 3x minus 130 I will get, and minimum is this. So just make it perfect square. So x plus 3 over 2 whole square, and we know further a step. So x plus 3 over 2 whole square. So from here I will get x equals minus 3 over 2, because I need to just find that value of x. So no need to solve everything and final. If you get the answer in between your solution, then that's fine. Now question number 19. The function fx 1 over 9 x minus 7 whole square plus 3 gives metal balls height above the ground fx in inches x seconds after it started moving on the track. Which of the following best interpretation? So this is a parabola, right? And it is upward parabola, where this is 7,3. So minimum is 3. Now metal ball's minimum height was 3 inches above the ground. Okay, it looks right, but I cannot conclude right now. Is it the best one or not? I should check others. The metal ball's minimum height 7? No, it is at 7 seconds. So B is definitely not. The metal ball's height was 3 inches above the ground when it is started moving. No, not started, because it might have started from here, right? So this is also not possible. The metal ball's height was 7 inches above. Oh, then A is the right one. Minimum height, right? So minimum height should be 3. So it's 19. Then 20. In the triangle JKL, cos K, angle J is the right. Also, first of all, we have to draw a right angle triangle, and angle J is the right one. Okay, so JKL, cos K is given to us. We have to find this angle. So sum of these two is 90 degree, cos L. Okay, so we have to find this angle first of all. So this angle will be 90 minus this angle, and that angle will be cos inverse 24 over 51, right? So that should be our answer. So we can use again calculator. So this is cos of 90 minus cos inverse 24 over 51, 15 over 17 I got. So answer should be 15 over 17. Now question number 21. It is given equation B is the positive integer. This is very important, these kind of conditions. The equation has no real solution. What is the greatest possible value of B? No real solution. So D less than 0. So D means B square minus 4AC less than 0. So B square minus how much? 4 times 6, 76, which is 2704 less than. So B square is less than 52. Sorry, it's B square. So B is less than 52, but less than 52, right? And B is the positive integer. So which integer is less than 52? 51. So it should be 51. Now question number 22. This graph is given to us. The new graph is 3 equations created using the system. Okay, this graph we have to draw. X plus 4y. So the gradient is minus 1 over 4. But gradient for this is also minus 1 over 4. It looks 1 minute. Can we find gradient? Change in y. This is 2 units, and this is 8 units. 1 over 4, and for this it's negative. So minus 1 over 4 this gradient, and this line should be parallel, right? So when it is parallel, then it will not intersect. Suppose I'm not drawing a exact line, but I'm sure the line will be parallel like this. So it will not intersect if these two are parallel. So answer should be 0. It will never intersect. Now this is again question. The function f gives the value in dollars of a certain piece of equipment after X months of use. If the value of equipment decreases each year by P% of its value the preceding year, what's the value of P? So this is given to us 0.64 K. So yeah, 100 minus some percent is this 64. So it will be 100 minus 64, which is 36. So 36%. Now 23, then 24. Data set A. The dot plot represents 15 values in the data set A. Data set B is created by adding 56 to each of the values in data set A. Which of the following correctly compares the median and the range of the data set A and B? The median of data set is equal to the median of data set. Median of data set B is equal to median of data set A, and the range is also same. Range will be different. Median of data set B is equal to median of data set A, and range of data set B is equal. B is greater than range of data set A. So median of data set B is greater than median of data set A, and the range for data set B is equal to 56 is added right everywhere. So median of dataset B is greater than the median of dataset A, and the range of dataset B is equal to range of dataset A. Okay, so here the dot plot represents 15. 56 is added, right? Okay, yeah, so for this case median must be greater and the range should be same. Okay, now question number 25. The equation represents a circle and shifting circle 2 units down. So where is the circle right now? Circle is, center is 0, 1 and radius is 49. And 2 units down, so 2 units down, it means circle will come here. But the center will be 0, -1 because it's 2 units down. So equation will be x square and y plus 1 whole square is 49. Okay, now this question, that is two identical rectangular prisms, each have height 90 centimeter. The base of the prism is a square and the surface area of each prism is k. If the prisms are glued together along a square base, resulting prism has surface area. So let's draw one prism, 3D shape. Okay, this is a square, huh? This part is square. So this part is square, so I'm considering side length x and the height is 90 here. Okay, surface area of each prism is k, so surface area, so x square and x squared, 2x square here, and one face is 90 times x, so there are 4 faces, so 4 times 90x, which is equal to k. Okay, now if the prisms are glued together to along a square base, the resulting prism, okay, so now one more square has been added here. Okay, has been added here. So now surface area, so from here we will not get surface area, we will get surface area from here and from here. So that will be again x square and x squared, 2x square, but this length will be 180, 90 plus 90, 180. So 180 times x and again 4. This equals to 92 over 47k. What we need to find? What is the side length of a square? We need to find x. Okay, now we need to find x, right? Then 2x squared. It looks interesting question. This is 720x, 92 over 47, and this k I can replace from here, which is 2x square. Okay, so guys, it means, you know, we have seen there were some very easy problem and this kind of problem also exists. So you can save some times from the easy problem, so that if there is a demand to invest some time to a good quality of question, then you have that much time. Okay, by the way, I should not waste time, I should cross multiply and do faster. Okay, now 2 times 47, which is 94x square, then 720 times 47, which is, I got very big value, 33840x, and here I got 92 times 2, that is 184x square, and then 360 times 92, which is 33120. Okay, now I will make quadratic equation. 184 minus 94, which is 90x square, and now 33120 minus 33840, which is minus 720x. So if we factorize, then x will be 0 and then x will be 720 over 90, which is 8. So of course 0 is not possible, then x equals 8. So finally we got the answer. So from this whole paper till now we got this question number 26, which is the good question according to me, which I could not solve mentally or very fast. I had to solve. I used some steps to solve. If you have some other method to solve this question, then please write your answer in the description or in the comment box below. Now question number 27, 210 is p% greater than 30. So what is the value of p? So 210 is p% greater than 30. Okay, so this is 30 and p% of 30, which is 210. Okay, so 30 plus p over 100 times 30, which is 210. Now 0.3p equals 210 minus 30. So p is, now we can use calculator, 210 minus 30 over 0.3, which I got 600. Okay, stop now. If you finish before time is called, you may check your work on this module only. Do not turn to any other module in the test. Okay, so guys, finally we have completed our math section. I took how many minutes, guys? It is 51 minutes over here, which you can check. And overall you are getting around 80 minutes you will get. Let's check. Is it written? You will get around 80 minutes. Okay, so I hope you have enjoyed this, and with this paper I tried to explain you some questions you can solve mentally, some question you can solve, you can get the idea when you are in the middle of the solution. There's no need to complete that, but there are some questions which demands time, like the second last question which we have seen. Okay, so guys, thank you very much. Subscribe this channel. Here you will get contents from year 5 to year 13 A level in mathematics, physics, chemistry and biology, and time to time I will prepare for SAT mathematics section as well. So thank you very much. See you in the next session again.